Kindred Spirits. Endurance. Written by Alan's Album Archives. Narrated by the author. In a full cast recording with lots of aliens. Copyright Spare Room Studios 2021, 100th edition, Earth copy, incorporating elements first published on the planets Camelosia, Dusius, Glabdahardis, Habridas, Helisphere, Megrumpus, Mechion 5, Mars, Ziggurat 3 and the Afterlife. All work copyright Alan's Album Archives and individual species, so no naughty copying without permission. This is a work of fiction. Maybe. Names, characters, places and incidents either are products of the author's very fevered imagination or are used fictitiously. Any resemblance to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental, as well as being exceedingly unlikely. Or is it? No aliens were harmed during the making of this book, although a Bella Brat ended up with a bruised ego and a Camelosian stubbed a claw. Prologue. Endurance, 100th Anniversary Edition, incorporating elements from editions published on all 10 inhabited planets. In the distance between heaven and earth and the triangle to Ziggurat 3, I came to see so many golden sights. I found a girl, I found self-worth, and eventually I found me in this world of swirling light. In this book of what happened to me, I try to make light, to be grounded, brought back down to earth. Yet I'm sorry if I couldn't help my need to be free, for someone came to truly change my sights, and I loved her for all I was worth, though in biological terms she was dead to me. Despite all the dark things that ever happened to me, she was my sweetness and my light. She didn't seem to mind that I was stuck there on the earth, while my kind rained missiles down on Ziggurat 3. Together we saw such beautiful sights, as we discovered our species' worth. Untold damage's worth cascade down now on top of me, as I am down here in the factory, desperate for a light. I despair of my fellow humans and all the creatures on Earth, as well as those on Ziggurat 3. So much beauty on our planets reduced to this bomb site. I had so much to show her, but sights were just sights. It was seeing Lizzie that was the true worth, and what in turn she showed me. To stop it I passed my fate up to the glowing light, hope that in another hour I'll be far away from the earth, well, maybe another 2 or 3. One day I believe we will all be free, as on intergalactic peace we set our sights. But to give away the ending is more than my job is worth. Right now it is little old me versus their army, as I try to get them to see the light, and how there is much more to the universe to unearth. So dear reader, hug your loved ones nearer, whether you're on the earth or out there on Ziggurat 3. As you look up to the sky, remember who dies, and if not for an accident of birth, this could have been you, and not me. A Sestina by Enwyn and Lizzie, written in a factory bunker, sometime in the near future.
Hello to one and all, hello to one and all, my name is Lizzie and I am trying to contact all the frequencies.
I am trying to contact all low frequencies. Look, I know it must seem strange to suddenly receive this out of the blue, and it will probably just look like some really long story from a fevered brain with too much time on its hands to you. But there is a reason for this book you hold in your hands, honest. We have to file our report with someone, anyone, or it will all have been in vain, for nothing. I have to run the risk of this being intercepted. I don't know how best to tell all that I've seen, but I tell it in any way I can. Prose, poetry, you name it. All will be clear to you, if only I can finish what I have to say in time. There's a lot of it. Yes, everything, all my perceptions of life here. You have to have them all. Of course from the beginning, or there is no point in any of this. What do you think I've been doing during my time here? Having a vacation? It wasn't for the good of my soul I agreed to do this, you know, though it may still be for the good of yours. You look like an intelligent listener, despite appearances. Of course you'll do. Now then, listen and you'll learn. I think. I don't know. I'm new at this.